Hello again. Well, this is definitely interesting. I'm going to attach a link. You're not going to have to look for this. And it's Kevin Jackson. He's a guest on Sean Hannity. And they've got that far left wing freak, Juan Williams. You really want to listen to what each one of them has to say. Especially Kevin Jackson, as he destroys Juan Williams. Williams is nothing but a far left wing freak agitator, and that's all he is. I've made I don't know how many videos and I've mentioned exactly that. I don't understand how this guy's employed other than maybe as a short order cook somewhere. He's a complete moron. And you know, he's now talking about the police in Ferguson being underrepresented. Out of 52 officers, there's only 3 that are black. Well, might that be because you can't find any others that have enough intelligence to pass the exams? What's Eric Holder doing? Well, the less than Honorable Attorney General Eric H. Holder was told by the chosen one to go and review all the police departments and make certain that there's adequate local representation. So what that means is a whole lot of white officers are going to get fired, and they're going to hire a whole lot of black officers. And in order to do that, they're going to have to do what they did with the firemen. They're going to have to lower the standards. That's what they did with the firemen. Now, isn't it nice to know that you've got a police officer that might be somewhat clueless, but hey, he fits into your neighborhood? It's completely insane, folks. Yeah, Juan Williams keeps coming back. Well, look at all the bullets that were shot at Michael. He got hit 6 times. Well, you know, you got to put yourself in Officer Wilson's position. Oh, by the way, he's no longer Officer Wilson. No, he resigned from the police force. What should have happened is Jay Nixon, the governor, should have resigned from the governor's position in Missouri. This officer, by him resigning, has set a very, very nasty precedent. Yeah, because what's going to happen is anytime there's a shooting, especially if it's white on black, the people know all they've got to do is to become what they are, agitators, aggravators, and the police department will buckle. He should never have resigned. He's going to have all kinds of legal representation. Eric H. Holder Jr., you know, that dirtbag attorney, is going after him with 40 FBI agents to try to get a civil rights violation. And they're going to be lawsuits set by the families of Michael Brown. Well, they should be in prison. They should at least go on trial for inciting the riots that destroyed 18 structures. I don't know how many people were affected by that, and most of them were black. We have the stepfather on tape. We have his mama on tape screaming, "Burn the bitch down, burn the bitch down." This is totally insane, folks. Once again, I don't know what kind of deal Officer Wilson cut with the state. I don't know if they're going to continue to represent him legally. I have no idea, but I think he made a terrible mistake. And he was probably forced to do that. Another comment I'd like to make, that idiot Juan Williams. Well, yeah, I mean, the Ferguson Police Department, they didn't come out with any information for so long. Well, you know probably why? I gotta believe that the Attorney General put a lid. They shut it down. They wouldn't allow any information to come out. No one in their right mind would have held back that information voluntarily. And I think if there was an investigation as to who did what when and who said what when, we'd find exactly that. They were ordered not to say anything. We didn't know any of the injuries that Ferguson Police Officer Darren Wilson received until after the verdict. And you know what's really sad is this government, if that's what you want to call it, this criminal dysfunctional administration, won't accept the decision of a grand jury. They won't accept the legal process. They won't accept that Officer Darren Wilson was in fact not guilty of the charges. So they're pursuing him on their own. The whole thing is disgusting and it's sickening. Absolutely sickening. And these savages, they're still running around on strike. Well, actually now they're going to walk. You got 120 of these nut jobs. They're going to walk 120 miles to the Capitol. To do what? To do what? Your governor, Jay Nixon, he's on your side. Against the rule of law. It's disgusting. I cannot understand how Juan Williams is allowed to spew his garbage that he constantly spews. I don't understand why the officer resigned. I don't understand why the governor is still allowed to remain as governor of Missouri. Something too people might not know. Missouri was the last state to give up slavery. The last state to give up slavery. That might sort of get you an idea as to their mindset. That's what I think. So what do you think? Once again, you're not going to have to look for the link. I'll attach it. Listen to what Kevin Jackson says. Listen to what Sean Hannity says. And listen to what that idiot Juan Williams says.